In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how you could gain 100,000 followers in just 24 hours. Since March, I've literally helped thousands of people do this, so I've seen the formula for how to do this over and over again, and it always happens the same exact way. But trust me, if you skip just one part of this video, that's gonna be the reason that it doesn't happen to you. Yes, this can happen to anybody, and I think it will happen to every single person that watches this video if they follow the directions that I'm about to outline, use the blueprint that I tell you guys about, and never give up. Because trust me, even if every single one of your posts goes viral on TikTok, if you don't use the tactics that I tell you about in this video, odds are you're just not gonna grow as fast as the people that use the tactics. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name's Robert Benjamin, and I'm the CEO helping you guys grow on TikTok. I quit my job with Gary Vee in March in order to help millions of people grow on TikTok, and it has been the greatest journey that I've ever embarked on. If you guys have any questions about anything throughout this video, please leave a comment below. I'm gonna be answering every single question that I get in the first 24 hours. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button because I make so much content, you guys are not gonna wanna miss any of it. So, I'm gonna guess that you're wondering how you see these people literally blowing up on TikTok overnight and why it hasn't happened to you, and I'm about to explain that to you. Maybe you've had a video go viral, but you didn't gain a lot of followers, or maybe you just haven't had a video go viral yet and you're wondering why it hasn't happened to you, but it happened to your friend at school, or happened to your friend at work, or happened to that random person that you follow on TikTok, and it's really bothering you and keeping you up at night. Trust me, if you follow everything that I'm about to tell you in this video, I don't care if you have 0 followers right now, or if you think you're shadow banned, this can happen to you too. It can take you from not growing for the past 2 weeks to getting 100,000 followers literally overnight. I've seen this happen to so many people. I just had it happen to somebody like 2 days ago. I'm gonna make a full video about it, so don't worry about that. So let's dive into the simple process that you guys need to use. But before we get into that, I need you guys to do me a huge favor and go follow the 2 creators that I have up on the screen right now, at Ayoshihara and at Korean Domination. For somebody that goes and follows both of those creators, you're gonna be entered to win a shout out in my next YouTube video and on my podcast. All you have to do to enter is go follow them and tag me in their last post on TikTok. Because as long as the For You page doesn't disappear on TikTok, and I don't think it will, this is always gonna work. Because trust me, the only thing in between where you are right now and where you wanna be is you following the blueprint that I outline right here in this video and staying patient and working hard. Step number 1, you need to be modeling every single piece of content that you make after something that has already gone viral or something that has already worked on TikTok. That is how the For You page works. I've made several videos about this. TikTok has even released this in press statements. They tell you exactly how the For You page works. I just communicate that and put that in layman's terms. Your content needs to look like something that has already gone viral. That is the easiest way by far for your content to get pushed out. I'm not saying that you need to totally copy somebody or you can't add your own personality or can't add your own originality, but if your content does not look TikTok native, this is never going to happen to you. And no, this doesn't mean posting once a day because you need to make the perfect post. This just means getting better and better every single day and always trying to model yourself after something that has already been successful. So you have a goal post that you could be reaching and you know, oh, my post didn't go viral. Well, my content could have been a little bit better, and then you get better at it tomorrow. This is not about you posting a video right after watching this video and it going viral. This is about you actually learning the principles of what you need to be doing and then work them, and eventually you might be the best content creator on TikTok. And as far as your headspace goes, you guys need to be reminding yourself at all times, you are only one post away from totally changing your life. I've seen this happen to so many people. In fact, it happened to me. Step number 1 is gonna be focusing solely on creating better content that looks more and more like what is going viral on TikTok, because if it doesn't look like that, well, it's probably not gonna happen to you. Also, this is gonna have you focus on the process and not the product or the results that you're seeing, which is something that you guys should not be focused on, because even when you get millions of followers, you're still gonna struggle with, oh, I wish I had 10 million followers. I wish I had 20 million. This is not a game that ever goes away. They're playing on the human psyche here, the same way that they're getting people to wanna grow or wanna get a bigger bank account, and it's never going to change. It's always gonna be the same thing, so make sure you're right upstairs, because if you're not, this is gonna be a very, very long journey, and it's gonna be quite depressing when you're at 2 million followers and still dealing with the same problems that you dealt with when you had 2,000, because at the end of the day, it's just all in your head. Second, you need to be putting out 5 to 6 pieces of content every single day. This does 2 things. First, it makes you way better at creating content. Think about it. If somebody was only creating 1 piece of content a day and you were creating 5 to 6, you're gonna be way better at creating content. Over the period of a month, you're gonna make as much content as they're gonna make in 6 months. Think about that. That is absolutely nuts. That's something you guys need to be implementing. Secondly, it's just gonna give you way more chances to go viral on TikTok. The more that you post, the higher the odds that you're gonna go viral. Now, I'm not saying you need to post 100 to 200 times a day. Stick to 5 to 6 right now. Step number 3, you guys need to be way less focused on what hashtags you're using and way more focused on what the content actually is. Way too many people, I get dozens of DMs every day. You could probably look below and see so many comments about this and say, Rob, I'm using the right hashtags, I'm not going viral. Guys, hashtags do not make you go viral. Yes, they help signal to TikTok whether or not to push something out or what audience to push something out. You can rank for hashtags, that'll make you go viral. But using hashtags is not going to be the difference here. What your content is and what your content is about is what's gonna be the difference. So make sure you you spend your time focused on that and not your hashtag strategy. If you do want to learn the 3 best hashtag strategies to use right now though, I made a video about it. I'll link out to it at the end of this one. Also, you guys need to be focused on what time you're pushing out your content because that is constantly changing depending on the behavior patterns of people. Right now, everybody under the age of like 24, 25 is back to school, back to work. The majority of them are. Yes, I know you know somebody that's not, but the majority of people are. So you guys need to change up your posting times. I would post from 10:50 a.m. to 1 p.m., from 3 to 5 p.m., and then after 8 p.m. You guys need to realize this is for your time zone. TikTok is an incredibly geo-focused app. I'm on the East Coast, I'm in Florida right now, but if I was in California, I would still post at those times for California time. Since I'm in Florida, I'm gonna post at those times in Florida time. I don't care where you are, that's when you need to be posting. Step number 4, you guys need to be taking advantage of the new features that TikTok is pushing out. TikTok just launched a Stitch feature in the US. They launched it across everything. Obviously, people have had it for months now, but only select accounts have had it, and now everybody has it. So you guys need to make sure you're taking advantage of these features. And I wanna remind you guys, step number 6 is probably gonna be the most important part of this whole entire video, so make sure you stick around for that. Right now, TikTok is pushing out the Stitch feature, the green screen feature, the green screen video feature, and duets like crazy. All of these things work for a couple of reasons. They act as a natural hook. You're able to steal other people's clout. It just looks different from other stuff that you're seeing on TikTok. And TikTok is actually just pushing those things out because again, if you go back to modeling yourself off of content that's succeeding on TikTok and doing things that your audience wants to see, those are the things that your audience is interacting with. I don't care what audience you're in, the dog audience, the cat, the comedy, whatever it is, people are interacting with those types of videos. So TikTok is pushing them out because to be totally frank, not enough people are making content with those features, which is why this is a huge opportunity and a huge advantage that you could use is going to be taking advantage of those features. There are also several other features and songs that you guys should be using in every single post, but the simple way to find those is just scroll your For You page for 10, 11, 12 minutes. You could even do it while you're going to the bathroom, while you're on the subway, or while you're doing something. You guys need to be scrolling the For You page and learn how to recognize patterns and say, oh, that song came up 4 times in a row, or that song came up a couple times, or that feature came up a couple times. Let me try implementing that into my content. Another thing that I do, I always favorite stuff like that so I could always go back to it and reference it. Like I'll literally scroll my For You page for like 10, 15 minutes. I'll favorite a ton of things and then that'll be the content that I make. I try to model my content off of whatever I've seen work for other people. Or if you want to stitch something or you want to duet something, it's another great way to be able to just save that content. Step number 5, and I cannot emphasize this enough, which is why I'm bringing this up again, you need to be modeling yourself off of success no matter what niche you're in. You could even model yourself off of success of what somebody's done in another niche and bring it to yours. That works as well, but you guys need to be modeling yourself after success. I cannot emphasize this enough. This is what is going to make you go viral. This is what is going to make you a really good content producer. And if you think you're too good for that, why do you think Logan Paul changed the length of his vlogs? Because he saw David Dobrik was succeeding with 4-minute vlogs. That's why he changed the length of his. Why do you think David Dobrik went over to TikTok and stopped producing as much YouTube content? Again, because he saw that's where the trends were going. These people are doing it, so you need to be doing it too. Step number 6, and by far the most important step, you guys need to incentivize people to click that plus sign in every single video or get them to try to follow you in every single video. The most important thing that you could do on TikTok is get people to click that plus sign, because if they watch the whole video and then click the plus sign, guess what? TikTok is gonna keep pushing your content out. If you guys are having videos that are dying, the reason being is because people aren't following you after they watch the whole video, or you're just not getting enough watch time. It has nothing to do with your comments, shares, or likes. Those are the 2 most important things right now. Hopefully you guys took notes on everything that I said because that was a lot, but those are the simple things that you need to do. If you start implementing every single one of those things into your content from here on out, I'm telling you, you eventually will go viral. And since you have clicked the plus sign in there, you will eventually gain 100,000 followers in just 24 hours. I'm telling you, I've seen this happen thousands and thousands of times. It can happen to you too. Just execute on this, focus on the process, not the product, never give up, and I'm telling you, it'll happen. If you want suggestions for what I would do if I ran your TikTok account and you want guaranteed growth, I strongly suggest you get into my mentorship program or the Accelerator program. I'm gonna link out to both of them in the description below. Again, guys, if you have any questions about anything in this video, please leave a comment below. I'm gonna be answering them all within the first 24 hours.